What's going on, everybody? Oh, let me tell you, folks. I ran into a little Orangey luck yesterday, finally. And check out my new shiny. This is so close to going to C8. So close. Check it out. Check it out. Oh my god. As soon as I can get that last mod replaced, which I'm hoping it is today, this bad boy's going to Chaos 8. And that's going to give me 100% tenacity. Like, I think a 35% shock chance. Oh, man. When I saw this thing, I did a little dance around the house. Thank God the wife wasn't here, because she would have made fun of me like you would not believe. I literally did. I jumped up and ran around the living room. Oh yeah. And yesterday I was advertising in Discord that I was willing to pay anybody 50 million gold for that mod. And oh yes, I found it. Just lucky. So anyway, I'm on the lookout for, well, today I kind of wanted to get some of those new hero specific mods. You know, found that apprentice weapon yesterday, and I ended up Rect is working on an adept build. So I gave it to Rect to finish up his build. A 5-bar power chip. Oof. That's not the exact one I'm looking for, but that would be pretty dang tempting. Exclamation mods in chat. New command, Light Rain. Exclamation mods. You can't upgrade your bars. Anyway, there's Omni. Omni slept like 15 minutes, so he should be good for another 6 days. Oh, I finally found a Protean light swing speed 4 per second 5 projectile yesterday, and just for the lulz to see if it would sell, I threw it on the market. And Cryo bought it like within 30 seconds. It's like, damn you, Cryo.
I bought mine too.
Oh, I didn't even see you got one. Nice. Very nice.
It's pretty complete.
Anyway, I'm ready to find some of this shiny new stuff. I threw that poison. It's not a high quality one, but I did throw that poison on my snakes, so that will help out in controlled burn lanes as well.
Oh, okay.
A little snaky poison there. I don't think it works on the dummy.
Oh, you can. You can see.
Oh yeah, it's poisoning them.
That's cool.
So yeah, so it got a little snaky poison going. Now, of course, this is on my DPS Mystic, so it's not doing crazy. Max Hero. What server are you on, Ron? It'll be gone before I get there. Let's go to town. Check. Do a quick check, real quick. Hunter's traps have never been bad, Austin. They were always really good. The problem is they have really small range, so you have to be very strategic with your placement of them, but they have always been ridiculous. If you look back like six months ago when I was doing the last Onslaught climb, I used those bad boys all the time. Oh, he's on east. Alright, I'm headed to east real quick. Did I hit it? Yeah, I hit it. Yeah, explosive traps are beast mode. Just getting started there, Matthias. Haven't even done the first map yet.
What was it he said he had?
He's got a max hero piercer servo.
Hero pierces shields and does.
That's perfect for the EV. I've been looking for one of those for the EV2.
I've got one of those.
A max one?
Yeah.
You're beast.
That's
Omni beast.
a 5-tier healthy AP chip, a quintuple chip, support, unique power, unique C server hardness.
That's awesome, dude. Well, that should go on your one of your shooty heroes. I mean, the Gunwitch is going to need one of those too, you know?
Yeah, like, I'm basically just keeping a hold of this stuff just now. And just looking for the defenses, you know, as you would, you know. Like,
Mama's AFK in here, I think, again.
I tried to ask Mama about her Pixie.
Oh, it's gone already. He put it up. Somebody bought it instantly. Peaky bought it, I guarantee it. Or Mama, if Mama's not AFK. Mama got anything good? Still selling pets. Ooh, 20,000 Drago Mama. Good lord. Lodi. This thing should be worth twice as much as that.
Does Mama still have the Pixie? Or is that gone?
What Pixie?
And just on, like, if the Pixie's gone on the page, then I'd assume that it's just gone. Because I tried to ask Mama, like, is that an old one? Because I don't remember seeing it. But
Stream snipers. Stream snipers.
Yeah, true.
That's the problem.
Very true. Alright, okay then. Right, cool.
Don't make deals with me on stream, folks.
Right.
Contact me privately if you want me to get it.
Right, okay, I see what you mean. You actually bought it from an evolution? And that's what I'd assume anyway. You took it to the hatch.
If you're trying to help me out, people like Mama will snag all that stuff. Which I can't say I blame him. But, you know. I did that the other day. I didn't even mean to. You can choose either or pizza. It'll be a smoother transition for you to do adventure first. Yeah, tree range got capped, Demon Child.
Oh, it did it?
Yeah, maybe I have been watching too many Battle Royale streams. That is the very first time I've ever used that term stream sniped. But that right there was stream sniped, folks.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you have been.
That was 100% stream sniped. So if you want to make a deal with me, don't advertise it on stream. If it's some super high-end item, I'll record a video of it privately and put it up. Thanks, Mama. Let's see if anybody's got anything good. That Gobu Boom Servo is worth 300,000 in my opinion.
How much you willing to pay for one?
It wasn't a top of the list thing. It was just something I'm gonna need. Today, for me, it is all about getting that Weapon Man's complete. I want that done so bad. That, and I would love to be able to have the. Ooh, somebody's proud of that. That's a little high. I would love to have the first max quality Chaos 8 gear or Chaos 8 piece, and of course it ain't max quality if it doesn't have unless it has all 5 bar mods or 10. Remember, it's not. I always use the term 5 bar, but remember there's actually 2 levels for each bar, so it's actually 10. But you want 10 out of 10 mods because that 10th tick is enormous. It's really, really big.
How much did it sell for Mama?
I don't know. I didn't even see it. It was gone instantly. Mama ain't stupid.
That's why I was just trying to ask.
But that's the last stream trade, though, folks. I appreciate all the help, but I'm not going to get stream sniped anymore, so let's not do that on publicly. Anyone wants to help out in the future, and trust me, I really, really appreciate it, because this is a crazy grind. But if anybody wants to help me in the future, let's not do it publicly anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna head back over to the west now.
Sounds like a plan, Stan. around like a plant.
Or do it in private taverns. You know, I mean, private is fine. Defense range servo is a really good one, Demon, but it's per defense. You know, range is capped on a lot of defenses now. Defense range servo is like a thing of beauty for Skyguard towers, though. Skyguard towers have either the range cap on Skyguards is really big, if you look at my Skyguard, or it's uncapped, where it's still not showing me at the max, but look at the range on these things. Just crazy. What's up?
I was just, Mom was just saying.
Well, don't even, I'm not going to give Mama any credit for stream sniping. Mama lost points on that one, not gaining them. That's just wrong.
I was just trying to ask.
Rude.
I don't know.
I mean, like I said, I can't say I blame him, but it's pretty rude.
The road stands, the road.
Alright, I'm going back to a private tavern.
Cool. Coolio.
In fact, I'm putting a warning right now in TCG. There we go. Now everyone in TCG has been warned as well. How good is a protecting ground downgrade with 75%? I mean, in theory, it's a great wall shard, Liam. In fact, it's an amazing wall shard, but it's a wall shard is the deal. Discord is probably the best way, Daniel. You can send me, if you don't use Discord, you can send me a private message on Twitter. You can send me one on YouTube, but to be honest with you, I get spammed with them on YouTube, so I don't check them. Anyway, hop back on whenever you're ready.
Oh, I've been defending this whole
You
time.
can't
yet. Like it.
Kirad. Oh, you still got the juice, Mama. You know that. You can't right now, but Mark and Jose have both said that they want that to be a thing. They want there to be a replay map button. That way you can farm a map if you want. So it's not there yet, but it is something that they have publicly said they are working on.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what the range cap is on trees, but I know it's lower than it was. I haven't played with my trees at all. I'm actually ready to add trees back in for some healing, to be honest with you. One thing I found in this update is the life leech from Ancient Power is intermittent. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And, you know, I mean, of course, when you really need it to work, that's when it doesn't work. It's Omni!
Good question, even though I know this is going to be an instant no.
If you haven't played for a long time, I would just say, well, first off, I would say read the last several news articles on DD2's blog, because there has been very, very drastic changes.
Hmm. Hmm. Sweet. 900 defender medals just ready and waiting. Awesome.
Alright, let's play the game now. I'm getting spammed with Discord messages. Alright, I'm turning Discord off. You ready to actually play this game? This game right here? You need a minute or are you good?
No, I'm good, man.
Okay, why is it saying, are we in a party? We're in a party.
Uh-huh.
It's saying here that it's gonna let you go to floor 94. Normally it gates it down. We didn't finish floor 93. I did it. After, I thought.
What are you talking about?
Is it saying your next floor is 94?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you did it on slot floor too.
Yeah.
Or now it's saying 95. Hold on, there's something buggy with it.
I disbanded the party because it's just gonna take you without me anyway. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I need to go to 94 then, right? Or is it 93?
Yeah, 94.
94?
Yeah, 94.
Okay.
When I come at the table, it says 94.
All right.
Yeah, 94.
There's another update? What's going on there, K9? Welcome. K9 Legend has arrived. Welcome to the stream.
Wait, what? Really?
Huh?
There's no way he's gonna sell that.
So what?
Betsy White?
Huh? Did I post that in the wrong Discord?
No, that was so.
What are you talking about?
You said that you turned off Discord, right?
Yeah. Now I gotta turn it back on.
I don't have the money for that. There's no way.
100 million it's worth way more than that. Excellent.
I don't have the money for that. I just don't have the money for that. Like, there's nobody that's gonna have the money for that. That's kind of stupid. Sorry, man.
It should be way more than 100 million.
Put another 3 zeros on that. Yeah, I'm okay, Doug. Thanks for asking. I'm all Gucci. I'm Gucci. Gucci. Like I said, it wasn't anything serious. It was just that I'd been putting it off for a while. And
Alright, let's play the game now. Discord,
hit G.
I have unplugged Discord.
Yeah, don't hit G when you come back.
What's that? Hit G?
Don't hit
I'm joking.
Don't hit G, goddamn.
Okay, I'll hit
on,
G.
like, come on, man. It's like the one lane that I can build. The only one lane that I can build, and it's not even there for me. Come on. Come on. Give me a damn Kursakazi lane, damn it.
Yeah, Omni doesn't ever get enough sleep, Cookie. Kursakazi just needs a PDT, and it's still same flavor.
I've got gilded shards on my Ramsters, right? It's the only thing I have right now.
The Ramsters are beast, dude. Do you have that Ramster specific shard?
No.
Well, we need to get that. You need that, man. It gives Ramsters a fire. It turns them into a fire tower. It turns it into a flamethrower with, massive amounts more range.
Well, guess what, Hero? About 8 million. Is 8 million classed as flimsy now? Is it?
Omni's still flimsy.
Hey,
Don't listen to him.
that hurts, man. Right to the bone. Right to the.
Where's this Kursakazi lane you're talking about?
That's what I'm saying. There isn't one.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm looking around, but I don't see it nowhere.
I'm like, it's the only lane that I effectively want to build right now because it's like, well, build to the mobs. It's like if it's a Kursakazi, it's like that's my lane, damn it. That's my. I got Ramsters all squared away.
I need to get my flame R's fixed, dude. My flame R's are a tragedy right now.
I just don't have anything.
All right, we need double PDT right here. So here you go. It's your opportunity to do something productive.
Yay! Yeah, it could be useful. I'm proving my worth right now.
In fact, that's gonna allow us to free up that DU. You should put it right up. There's no, just right next to it. Get good lane coverage, or if you're happy with it, whatever.
Oh, it's just that if the flyers do decide to dive bomb, then hopefully this one will catch.
These guys are immune to slow, but they're not immune to stun. That's too close. Let me go a little bit further up. All right, I think we're good, dude. Let me find old nuke bags here.
Again, oh, one more level on that one too. Okay, switching to this.
Yeah, Shocking Revelation, Melee Boom, and Tenacity. That is what I've got. Today, I want to find either a max controller servo or a max Melee Boom. That would be my absolute dream. Lukovi says he's got a 3-bar Chaos 2 Ramster
Cookie,
mod if you want it.
Cookie, are you busy? Could you grab that for me? So then that way I don't need to disband from here, so we could just keep this going.
Controller for the it adds additional damage to CC mobs, and one of the things that the weapon mans are doing really well right now is stun. So it's all about that weapon man stun.
Wait, I was just about to move there. Who's blue?
Tenacity, where's Light Rain's last message? Yeah, Shocking Revelation, Melee Boom, and Tenacity. I gotta refer to Light Rain's previous posts to remember what that dang shard's name. Thank God Light Rain's here, man. Light Rain makes the world a better place, I'm just saying.
He's in there in the chat there, Cookie.
What? I don't know what Cookie tried to say. He tried to ping me and it pinged somebody else.
Yeah, me, yeah.
That's not a bad thought once we get them all dialed in, Light Rain. God, it's just the grind for mods is so intense that it's very difficult to dial them all in, you know? Could actually do a real nice spreadsheet probably and put like the thumbnails from the videos and all that stuff in it. The only bad thing is I don't want people not watching the videos. I mean, there's no point in me doing any of it if people don't watch the videos. So that's the one thing I don't want to take away from. If people don't watch the videos, I go deal cards. That's just how it is. That's real life. But that's the only thing I want to avoid. Now, if there was a way to embed the video into the spreadsheet, I'm sure there is, you would think, right? You think that would be easy, the easy Google's thing. My day's going good there, King On. I got some sleep. Jake, I didn't get enough sleep, but I did get sleep. So that's a plus.
Thanks very much, Cookie.
No,
I'll
Adrian,
pay
those
whatever.
are all locked mods. That's not a bad question. That's a great question. If you could tinker those mods, that would be awesome. No, flyers are not ranged units. Flyers actually don't fall into a category right now. Now, Cobalt flyers are chaos enemies, the EMP flyers, but normal flyers don't fall into a category currently. Crit's not no more, Pixia. The deal with crit is it's harder to put together a set. You can put together a non-crit build fairly easily and do really, really well. Crit builds are going to be great. It's just a matter of you have to really fine-tune your set. You need all the stuff and things. All the stuff and things. Alright, why am I not hitting this roller? They should be going back. Alright, let me shoot them through the wall. That's the way to do it. You can't do it. Your stuff won't go through the wall. But my stuff will. That's why I busted the Mystic out. I gave her... She's still not the DPS hero, but she's... But she's better than the rest. Zebro the Boss, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it a ton. Yeah, EV2 can shoot through the walls, but I don't have a DPS EV2 in my deck. And a non-DPS EV2, there's no point. You know?
What pet is leveled now? Which one? I'm down for that.
I can't hear you at all, man. I just hear mumbling. Now this song seems really loud too.
Is this better?
Yeah. Let me see, the music volume seems to have gone up. Is that a little better? Maybe. That seems a little bit better, right? It still seems a little loud. Does the music seem too loud to you guys? On my meter, it seems really high. Hopefully that's it. Say something again, Omni.
Hello?
Yeah, there you go. I hear you now. I'm hearing you, man. I'm hearing you.
Meow! Meow!
Thank God I don't use speakers.
Meow! Kitty, kitty.
I'm not seeing... I'm seeing 1 out of every 10 messages here, Quicksilver. You gotta cut me some slack. Mods or no mods, we're still doing level 90 plus Onslaught mode. So I'm gonna be missing lots and lots of comments. I do apologize, everyone. But, you know, I look away for what feels like 2 seconds, and I look back, and the entire screen is scrolled off. Oh, that's pretty awesome there, Evil Engineer. Getting a maxed anything is really good right now, but some, of course, are better than others. A max range mod is really good, though.
wouldn't mind one of those bad boys right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen one of those yet. I haven't even seen anybody selling one, to be honest. It's because those aren't... I think those... a lot of those mods either drop in higher tiers or they're in Onslaught only. And then the weapons, the Onslaught-specific weapons, are victory chest only, from what I've been told. So like that apprentice weapon I found yesterday, that's only going to come from the victory chest.
Oh.
Nah, cluster drop should be 2 per map. Nothing good for me. Man, the mod quality. This is Onslaught FGH. That's what we doing. That's why the title says it. Oh, nice, Woody. Got yourself an initiate-only weapon?
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, see, I'm using a gilded... I think I've got a gilded defense rate, so I don't need the speed. Yeah, I'm all gilded shards on my weapon, man, so I'm Deadly Strike's destruction defense rate. I actually should put mass destruction in it instead, but I'm letting my under-modded weapon mans use that one. My under-modded weapon mans. Boy, I wish I would have looked at that before hitting that button. I just got so excited about that first Chaos 8 amp, you know? Yeah.
As you do, man. As you do.
I mean, it happens. I bought a second Purville earlier. Somebody had it up for really low. It's like, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. Thank you very much. I guess to deal with this funky stacking, you have to move... you have to move items back and forth. See, there's a good controller servo, but that's not good enough. What's that fire chip I bought? So have you thought about... I know it's way early to be even thinking about these things, but have you given any thought to taking up a lower quality item just because it looks cool?
Yeah.
Do you know which one you're going to do yet?
Yeah, but no one has one.
What are you doing?
just for sheer fun. You already know, I've asked so many times.
Which one?
I want a frosty stuff, damn it!
Well, that's not that's a legendary item already. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about taking a green or
Yeah.
That's not... A frosty staff is not that. Or are you going to take the purple one up just because it looks almost, kind of, sort of, maybe close?
I'm wearing it. It's right here in my hands.
That's not a frosty staff. That's a polearm. You're on a monk.
This is a campaign. It sucks that it's 3 shots per second, like, but... And
that's
it's
the
heavy,
old Onslaught weapon. You got it from campaign?
Yeah. It's got re-rolled, obviously, with resets. So it's just a campaign. It's just a campaign. And obviously, if anyone's got a frosty staff and they've did their AP, we go back down
I'm
again.
a level to bamboo pole all the way up. I'm not sure which one I want to do yet. I thought about doing that flower for the apprentice. I think that one looks pretty cool. I don't really have... Or I guess I haven't been looking at the monk stuff enough to know what I want to do there. We got any controlled burn? There's a Curse of Kazi. We can just double PDT that one.
I already built it.
Yeah, okay. That works too. This will be a face roll lane. In fact, I don't even need the buff with proximity. What do we got over here? Pile it on and long shots. Let's get this lane built and see what's left. Because that's a frosty fodder there. You don't need anything in this Kursakazi lane?
I did put stuff down.
I said, do you need anything in this Kursakazi lane?
I think with you placing stuff here anyway, like it's going to effectively hit this anyway. So like,
well, I'll throw another PDT up there at least.
I think I've effectively overkilled it. I think, like just because like you're going to build on top of like this stuff over here anyway, so it's going to cross over. So.
Yeah, some of it will.
Yeah, and that's it. I've dropped.
I'll put
I've
the.
dropped mana for you now.
I'll put those a little bit wide. And put. Well, this is gonna. It's gonna Kursakazi this stuff down here. Remember, and it's gonna make this other lane weaker. I mean, we almost need to. Shit, dude. There's only 300 mana left, and we got one lane left to do. We can't do this like this. We gotta do something a little different. And we're just gonna have to. This whole side is gonna get Kursakazi'd, because something down in this lane is still in the range of the Kursakazi.
What, even if it's right over here on this side?
Oh, I had a lot of shards built up at least. I haven't done most of my shards. It's just I'm using the ones I've gilded, you know. Here, we need to just do the exact same thing you did right there.
Again. Yeah,
just double PDT it and rams, yeah. And then I'll watch that lane.
Come back. Come back.
Oh, you need more juice.
I don't have nothing.
There's a PDT. And there's rams. That leaves me light over here, but I can live with it. Man, it's really windy today. $940. That's gonna leave 260 left. 120. That's 320 left.
Yeah, at this
So
point,
leave at least 60.
It's
So
better
that's-
than nothing.
Yeah. This'll work. This'll work. We'll be good, man. Let me get old Monkalicious back out. I still haven't found a good... no, I'm going to end up buying one of those Protean weapons for the monk, I think. Like I said, that one I threw up, it was a tester. I was willing to spend $1 million gold just to see if anybody would buy it. And it was gone in like 2 seconds. Pardon me. Anyway, once again, I apologize, everybody. I know I'm missing all the chat. So I do apologize very much. You guys know I try hard to keep up with chat, but it's just very difficult while doing Onslaught. And I suck. So there we go. Full apologies have been sent. Thank you very much, Light Rain. I do appreciate it. As I mentioned earlier, or I mentioned it on other streams, I am going to be adding a few more mods to YouTube. The requirements, of course, are being a familiar name, you know, someone who's been around for a while on the channel. I don't mod strangers, if you know what I'm saying. And then be knowledgeable about the game. And although there is not a ranking system on YouTube or Twitch, for that matter, as far as mods go, there will be a ranking system. I think we got one up on everything over there now. I think it should be solid. Let me hit this Skyguard once. The difference, I understand why Trendy did that, making I don't know what's going on with it, Edward. It's not something I've seen yet. But you're not the only person I've heard say that. So there's definitely something going on, but I haven't seen it yet to know what it is. Anyway, I don't know why Trendy did that. There's a massive difference between a 9 out of 10 or a 4.5 out of 5 bars and a 5 bar mod. It's huge. And I know they want that 10 out of 10 mod slot to be very, very valuable, but it's an enormous range right now. Yeah, Gobu Boom is good. Melee Boom, in my mind, is the premium one, but Gobu Boom is right up there. There's always a lot of Gobus, you know. Skyguard Towers, I'm going... You definitely want defense range on your Skyguards, because Skyguards appear to be uncapped with range. I think I went defense rate, defense ranged, and controller servo. Because you know your Skyguards have a slow on them. So a slow is crowd control. So the first Skyguard hit will slow the flyer. The second Skyguard hit will hit harder. Or another theory that Light Rain was talking about is going with chaos enemies on it. Because when you think about it, the majority of the time you have a problem with flyers, it's usually going to be the EMPs or Kobold flyers. Nah, like Light Rain said, Jonas, you just have to play. The mods don't drop based off of who's in your deck. George Cummings, High 8, thank you very, very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it a ton. It's being worked on there, Impo. Yeah, and then the anti-chaos, of course, is an assassin killer too, you know. It's not complete yet, because Trendy doesn't really provide us the info, which I wish they did. So it's all community created, so everyone has to find all the stuff themselves. I mean, I would be a workhorse on the DD2 wiki if Trendy would provide the info, but they're not providing the info, you know. They never have. Even with shards, it had to... DD2 tools did get... Eventually, they ended up getting some support from Trendy, but to get that whole thing started, they had to compile all those. I know, you know, Chow obviously designed it. He put a lot of work into it, but then Sakis... if those that have been around for a while remember Sakis. Sakis put a ton of work into that, providing info for DD2 tools. But yeah, it was all community created. Ooh. Oh, I'm dead. That's why I can't move. Tuskar's going by. Gonna need help. I'm sitting here wondering why I can't move, and I look at my health bar. Dead. There's mods that only drop on floor 80 plus in Onslaught beer goggles. Looking for some of those today. If you're just looking for generic mods, yeah, Expeditions would be way quicker. I don't have that fine-tuned. I've got junk on my Flamars right now, so I don't have a recommendation for you. I would recommend probably Defense Power, one of the booms, particularly Melee or Gobu Boom. And then, depending on what else you've got in the third slot, you could, you know, go with more range or rate. Oh, stuck mobs, I didn't even realize. Let me see, is the rate? I don't think the range. Yeah, see, if you look at it, it shows my attack rate is maxed, but my range is not. So, I mean, I could go range on these Flamars and get them even bigger, which is probably what I'll end up doing. Or Tenacity, derp. How did I forget about Tenacity? If you have any plan on doing Onslaught at all, Tenacity is one that should be on every Trap Aura or node. Because well, first off, the explosions on a melee boom is pretty over the top. I mean, almost every mob that comes out is melee, you know? But it's also really cool. So, I mean, coolness is a factor. Nah, shards all drop at the same place. Info. Yeah, siege rollers are mini bosses. Every boss in a lane is a mini boss. The bosses are Betsy, Harbinger, Demon Lord. Mini bosses are the bosses we encounter every map. I still never fixed my ability power.
Did you fix your Steam?
Nope. Dude, I haven't done anything but grind. I grind until I literally pass out, and then I keep grinding more. Well, see, the only problem there is you have to have the proton beam with it. So, like, currently, I'm not doing any mods based off of having to use it with another defense. I mean, that's not a bad plan. But currently, I'm keeping every tower so that it's its own unit, you know, so nothing else is required to get the effectiveness out of it. I might consider that once I start playing around with boost stars more, though, and then go with boosted on some stuff. No, it's extremely, extremely rare chance from any 80+ map, Mountie. And I'm talking like 0.1% rare. It's pie in the sky rare. Your best chance of getting them is farm gold and have the gold to buy them when someone finds them. Because they're just, unless your name starts with O and ends with I, you just don't see them. For Omni, they just rain from the clouds, you know?
Wise. A bit of light rain, eh? A bit of light rain.
Light Rain hasn't gotten one yet either, I don't think, has he? Have you gotten a C8 amp Light Rain? Light Rain's been doing a lot of theory crafting, I think. What's going on, Rage? The Boost Star has got a lot more utility than it did now. I haven't looked into it enough to actually say that it's good. But in theory, it's way more usable now than it was. It's not the first thing you should try to gear out. The math still doesn't add out for that. But it's got a lot of cool usefulness now, and it's got the ability to actually do damage now too. Alright, Skyguard down. We gotta kill those flyers. Flyer's dead. There's another wave of them coming. I'm gonna go get this ogre real quick.
He ain't going nowhere.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, that would definitely be a good one, Dutch, no doubt about it. It'll add your damage up to even more levels of absurdity. Chaos, I think that was on a Chaos 2 map, Dwight. It drops Chaos 2 and higher. Man, I'm just not getting any of the fancy stuff. You seen any good stuff at all? Like the hero-specific stuff, or?
No.
Yeah.
I love it if I could have my old RNG for loot, but it's just not happening.
Yeah. Yeah, the floor skipping's still a thing. Trials is gone, but the same system is in place as far as map gating. Just the champion score requirements have changed. And instead of doing a Chaos 7 trial, now you have to do a Chaos 7 expedition, and so on. Gold farming means running maps and collecting gold there, Hippo. The word farming can't be tied to selling anything. What do we got? We got a free one over here. Oh, it's got unstoppable. Or no, that's unstoppable now. Unstoppable's not an issue.
The usual Cookie on West.
Oh, is Cookie gonna join us?
It was after we finished this. I could grab like.
Oh.
I could grab a mod off him, but like,
Oh, what's he got?
He grabbed that hamster one from me.
Oh, nice, nice. I'm anxious to see what they look like. I haven't seen them look like. Yeah, Gear's only got 2 stats. That is for sure.
No fair, I wanted to build a lane.
Build a lane. Ain't nobody stopping you.
That EV is stopping me.
Well, it's just I've got it so close to perfect now, you know. I put work and lots of gold into that thing. It's going to be hard earned. People are going to say, you know, oh, blah, 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 blah. It's like I tortured myself, people. It's not encouraged. I literally went 3 days with only 4 hours of sleep total in 3 days. So that's why that weapon manufacturer deal is where it's at. But still not perfect.
I'm feeling great, Jake. Thank you very much for asking. I hope you're doing fine as well. It's fine.
Oh, I got
I hope
another
you're
one.
all feeling good today. Feeling good, yeah.
Alright, sorry, the Discord pings are just going ham today.
You can just shove it on invisible with that, can't you?
I've got it on there, dude. But it's just like the numbers just scrolling. I need PDTs over here in the bottom. Let's see.
Some hot Gobi action coming your way.
Sweet.
There we go.
Maj, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it a ton. Geo throw zerkers kind of got lucky in that aspect. I feel like with those, or they're other javelin throwers. That better be safe than sorry. I don't want to lose that core to a stray javelin thrower, you know.
Geo wump Zaka.
You can do that, Shin. If you dial your cannons in properly, there's no doubt that you can use them very effectively. This frost lane up here will get pushed a little. In fact, I'm going to throw a PDT on it too. It won't get pushed in wave 1, but in wave 2 or whatever it probably will. Whomper lane, so I'd have to assume we're gonna get baddie Whompers. The baddie Whomps, referring to Frost Orcs, of course. They are the meanest creatures in the dang game. Woof. Gusty, gusty. Like I can feel the house shaking when the gusts hit. That's coastal living. In the Pacific Northwest, anyway. There are no calm days. Alright.
Is that, you got 50 left then, yeah?
Yeah, I just figured it'd save it unless you see a spot for it.
I was going to say, that means you can build a hamster on this line. And the frosty one.
There you go. You want to look at your starting ascension there, Twilight. You don't want to base when you use Ancient Power off of your ascension level. It should be based off of what floor you get to. Your ascension, don't even look at your ascension level. You want to get your starting ascension up. And to get your starting ascension up, the most effective way to do that is grind floors. Going for super high ascension level is completely pointless at this stage in the game.
Yeah, yep, I can walk away from that. See you later.
The reason I say that is the only thing that either the floors or the ascension level affect are your ascension caps after you reset and your starting ascension when you reset. And you get 3 starting ascension for every 50 of your current ascension level your first time, but you get 3 starting ascension for every floor past 65 your first time. So if you push way past floor 65, it's going to provide you ridiculous amounts of bonuses compared to grinding out 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 ascension. So don't even look at your ascension level. It's just not smart. Tenacity. I need to do a video on it. The second I get this thing fine-tuned, I've got Tenacity, Melee Boom, and Shocking Revelation. On the Weapon Mans. I was saying the Nuke Monk was going to be my first hero spotlight, or my first spotlight, but I'm just not anywhere near as far along with the Nuke Monk as far as them getting the mods go as I am with those Weapon Mans. Yeah, Light Rain is doing a lot of work on that mod list, Impo. I can't say for the Fisher mod, but I can tell you that the Weapon Man mod will drop in Chaos 2 or higher. So you can get it really early game. It may even be Chaos 1. I know 100% for sure it's Chaos 2 or higher, and it may actually even be lower than that. It could be late tonight, Jake, if I get the mod I'm looking for here. I mean, I guess I could do it without getting the mod, but of course I wanted to do a fancy schmancy C8 piece, you know? Fancy schmancy. But, gotta find the stuff. Or spend all the gold when someone else finds all the stuff. I've got junk on my Flame Auras, Darking. I'm not focusing Flame Auras right now. Some of the best mods you could have on your Flame Auras would be more power, range. You can't put an element on them since they already have an element. And then Melee Boom Explosion is just really good. So, I mean, it's almost worth saying put on every AoE defense in the game. Because AoE defenses, of course, have a higher chance, particularly fast-hitting AoE defenses. They have a high chance of proccing, or of getting the killing blow. And if that defense gets the killing blow, then of course, it causes the explosion. Yeah, John, they did. They should have corrected it already. I had the same problem, and they've already corrected mine. They did that yesterday morning. So you should have the gem sitting there. It's not going to be in your mailbox or anything. It'll just be added to your account. What's up, Fan Plays? How you doing? Farming at the lower level, if you know the mod drops there, can be very effective because it can be so fast and easy. But then, of course, you have to level it up. That's the downside. I did that with several of mine, though. Nah, it's not bugged. It's been changed where you can no longer move it, Twilight. You just have to sell it and replace it. There's a mod now that allows you to place more than one. And since that mod was implemented, Trendy said the only way they could do that mechanically was to make it so that you had to actually sell it and then replace it. You get wings from Mastery Mode, Onslaught, or Defender packs. Can't believe that air raid lane over there hasn't blown up that Skyguard. Maybe that R is clipping them and it just doesn't look like it or something.
Yep.
Well, they're going to get annihilated now, though.
They are indeed.
It's all over for them Flappy Birds now. And this, of course, is an opportunity for me to check out the poison snakes. Where should I put it? If I put it right next to that, I know it's just all going to get blown up, but I'm going to put it there anyway. I want to check out these poison snakes and see how they do. I likes me some poison snakes. Oh yeah. I love the whole concept of that, just adding more poison damage. I mean, that just makes the controlled burn lanes. We got poison damage on snakes now and poison damage on harpoons. I mean, it just makes controlled burn lanes no longer really a big issue. You've got so many options now, you know? How we doing? Plaguing Hawk ain't gonna move too far. As long as you be real careful building it, Red Death, just read your lane mutators and make sure you're doing the right things. And, you know, it's definitely worth a shot. Only one way to find out, man, and that's to do it. Go for it. Yeah, like Light Rain said, you definitely have to look at the speed caps. Like, for example, Flame Auras, the speed cap on them is 0.31 seconds, so every 0.31 seconds they're going to attack. I saw a guy the other day using a defense rate mod on his Flame Auras, and that only got him up to like, or the defense rate took him from like 0.36 down to 0.31, and that's like nothing. I mean, that's milliseconds. So you don't want to use up one of your mod slots on just a really, really small gain. So you definitely have to be conscious of that. Alright, where's it at? Where's it at?
See you later, Jake. Take easy, buddy. Thanks for stopping by.
That's right.
I have no idea.
I didn't even see where it popped. Here it is down below.
Zarkafora.
Alright, we're going to need a PDT here.
Fine.
Double PDTs and 3 weapon bans will get it done, I believe. I do want to watch that lane though. I'm going to upgrade both of these too. I'm going to go through and clean up my hero deck again too, now that I know I still have just not even put in a dent in my inventory. And I've spent so much time on it. I greatly underestimated the amount of time it was going to take me to clean my inventory up after all that prep.
I spent almost 2 hours earlier on.
Oh, dude, I've spent 10 hours, and I haven't even put a dent in it. I mean, I've spent... The first day, I spent like 2 to 3 hours. The second day, another 2 to 3 hours. You know, last night, like another hour. It's good when, you know, when I do a video, and I've got it rendering or uploading. The game's, you know, the game doesn't run real smooth then. So it's perfect to do during those times. They're always a good idea, Addict, but they're not always necessary. They're never, ever a bad idea. Omni's been forcing this all balls, no walls theory on me for a while now, and the weapon manufacturer has finally made me bite on that. But, using Omni's old theory, I have lost maps. I have not lost a map with this setup yet. So, that's my deal. If I lose 1 map out of every 50 maps, I'll start using walls again. You get unlocks based off of how high you go in the old trials or the new expeditions, Elite Gaming. Alright, let's see something fancy. So you need to go get a mod from Cookie, you said?
He's just gonna join in, isn't he?
Frosty Boom. Nothing good.
Nope, nope.
Alright, to town. I need to sort anyway, and it gives me an opportunity to look at the vendors. Roy, it looks like I missed you there. Thank you very much for subscribing and welcome to the channel. Yeah, you either don't use traps, R's, or nodes, Edward, or you use the tenacity mod. One of the two. See what Cookie's got in his store. What, Cookie? Where's all the fat loots?
Okay. Thank you very much. I am awesome.
That dude is never going to get his piece back now. I feel bad for him. Anybody that puts something up for that, it's going to cost them 15 million gold to get it back. And nobody's going to buy that. So that piece is gone. That poor guy.
Yeah.
My tenacity rolls perfectly. Right now, tenacity is a little broken. It's working better than it should. But I'm not going to have to worry about it once it's fixed.
Yeah, it's good. I'm clicking.
After I upgrade it to Chaos 8, it'll be 100%.
Actually, no, don't. On second thoughts, don't. This guy's just totally staring at you. Let's do it this way.
It's actually not a bad. Right here, folks. Easy money. Let me show you how to make easy gold. You got that? It's a great mod. It's not the best mod in the game. That's a really good mod, though. So I'm going to go ahead and buy it for 102,000. And then Yep. Then I'm gonna sell it.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Yeah, that...
For 200,000.
Maybe as well just...
That thing will be gone in no time. 100% tenacity is completely impossible to get there, YouTube Addict. That's the part you're missing. Getting to that stage has been grueling. It's not something, it's something you're going to have to hard fight for. You're not going to just get it handed to you. It's not free by any means. Two and a half seconds. Oh, terrible. I don't know what your problem is there, Deschanel, but I'll be seeing you. I don't know why people gotta come and be rude. I always try to be so nice. I mean, I understand it's the internet.
Whee!
4 million DPS hitting shit though. Apparently you haven't looked at bees lately. Just saying. You all set?
It's not. It won't take me with you anyway. Remember?
Yeah, I know. I just didn't want to rush you.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
Or I didn't even look at my inventory.
My bad. I'm just playing on a catapults just now. Just bouncing around. Bouncing around. It's actually a lot of fun, actually. The lava, the floor is lava. The catapults are your only salvation.
Oh, you go ham, Light Rain. You feel free.
I know.
You know my thoughts on that. I always try to be very kickback and not be a douchebag. So all douchebags are not welcome anywhere in my life. So feel free to mute those folks like a mofo. Got that one already. I still need that. I need a bunch of those, the heroic boost ones that affect the damage to be able to guild that. Kind of a low roll on that one. I don't have it dialed in any means there, Impo, so there's no point in me showing it. I would be giving you a bad example. It's been the least of my focus. I don't even know what mods I have there. I mean, that's how far I've gone into it. I've got whatever I was given. Now, I can show you some of the mods I've been saving up. I'm going to put something like that on one of them, just because I like light weapons. I'm going to put that on there, because I like the 5-shot spread weapons. I'm going to go with the hero damage version of those on every single piece that I can. That swap damage chip I'm going to use as well. On every piece that I can. And then the main one. Where is that one? Can't find it now. Yeah, I'm going to put those on everything. I mean, it wouldn't be an idea to throw some storm damage in. Power chip, there it is. As far as armor pieces, I want power chip, the health hero damage chip, and then the hero damage swap chip. If I could get those in every armor piece on the Nuke Monk, I would be a very, very happy person. but I'm far, far off from getting that. So I've got random junk. You know, I've got AP stuff going. Like I said, don't look at this. This is a terrible example of what to use. I've got what was on the stuff already. I have done nothing to my Nuke Monk. This is an old Nuke Monk with random rerolls. What are you all laughing about, Omni? You don't see the point to any of the swap chips. Well, if you don't swap, then you wouldn't see the point. But if you do swap, then you're gonna see it big time. That mana burn one would be a good choice also. The mana burn damage. Alright, so you're showing on floor 95 now, right?
Yeah.
The quintuple projectile mod affects any weapon that shoots out 5 projectiles. And like the monk build that I use that right click a lot, and that shoots the 5 projectiles. It's not at all useless min-wave. You just have to be used to swapping. If you're not a hero swapper type, then it's going to be useless for you. But it's really, really strong if you are comfortable with swapping heroes. But it's based on your gameplay. You know, if you're not a hero swapper, then don't use a hero swap shard, you know? But I've got no problem with running over there like this and then swapping like this to the boss and then nuking it. I'm good with that. I wish the stacking wasn't so wonky on these amps. I guess if you put them in your vault and then if you transfer them to your vault, I'll restack properly. Let's see if it will if I just do this. Where was it? Yeah, it was there. No, didn't restack right. The stacking is definitely wonky on all this stuff.
Yeah. It's a little annoying, like.
It's not swapping gear, Mr. One Wolf, it's swapping heroes. It's not item swap, it's hero swap. Oh, is Cookie gonna play with us?
Right. I'll have to give this a minute.
I can't hear you again. You there, Omni?
Yes, I'm here.
Alright, I heard you that time. I thought you guys were all done. Or is Cookie gonna play with us?
I'm trying to get the mod from him, but I wasn't going to do it.
What the hell have you been doing this whole time? I thought that's what we were sitting there waiting on.
No.
Well, I mean, that's why I sat there and derped around in the town for 5 minutes. I thought that's what you were doing.
He was just going to join on us on the next map, but you left to go to town, so it's just like,
thanks, Sarah Emilian. You have a good day as well.
Awesome. Sweet. Thank you very much, Cookie. I appreciate it. Awesome, awesome.
Yeah, piercing's really good, Twinkie. No doubt about it.
Cookie.
If you guys would hit G, I could start building. Then you guys could take your time, do your thing. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, mob health goes up 20% for each additional player. Cookie ain't playing with us. Wait, what the heck, Cookie?
You forgot the sword.
Cookie don't want your sword. Well, that'll let him join back right now. Shouldn't be a problem. He'll be able to get it. Sound like George Bush. I've never heard anybody tell me that before. Well, I mean, the guy, being a derp or not, he was the president, for God's sakes. I'm good with that, I guess. I mean, I'd rather it not be George Bush. I'd rather go with, you know, go ahead and roll out with like a full-on Ronald Reagan. Or, you know, go with an Abe Lincoln or George, you know. How did George Washington sound? It's a shame there wasn't audio back then. I'm gonna do this bottom lane first. Needs mold juice. Cookie coming back?
No. Oh, come on.
God dang it. You're not bothering Cookie? Get on in here and carry my butt, man. I'm good with it. I'm gonna have to, you know, I'm getting so many requests for Dryad builds. I'm gonna have to start looking at the Dryad again soon too. And I'm having so much fun with these other heroes. But, you know, I gotta do what the people want to see. And people are raging at me for not doing any Dryad builds yet.
Keep on raging, people.
It's alright. When I start, if I do Dryad Onslaught builds, I mean, you gotta play active as the Dryad. I'm just saying.
There's no need to get angry.
That's a rule. That is a rule.
I refuse.
Anything wonky going here I'm missing? Doesn't look like it. That would be a successful tinker. I agree with you there, Bropra. Yeah, I would consider every class viable. The 3X, definitely without a doubt. People need to take a look at the Initiate again, too.
Don't rush me on me.
What's going on there, Cookie?
I'm tired, but I'm always tired.
It's because you don't sleep, man.
Yeah, I know.
I was pretty stoked to get a little sleep here last night. It wasn't as much as I should have had, but it's better than it's been.
Well, when is it ever enough sleep?
Yeah.
So,
You guys all good to go?
yeah.
Hope so.
We got Cookie beast moding it out in the middle lane there.
Well, not that I actually need to do much against those lanes, but yeah.
They're pretty ridiculous.
Everything is pretty much ridiculous, but...
Just so you know,
Yeah.
guys, like when the Dryad comes back, it's going to be harpies everywhere.
People want to know about bees, man.
If you have the right mods, then sure.
I mean, realistically, if you have the right mods, you can use any defense in the game. You know? I mean, everything is viable now. I'm still debating on that Piercer Servo. I don't want to put a high-quality Piercer Servo on PDTs because it appears that PDTs are still doing full poison damage. Which makes sense. You know, I mean, the poison doesn't get applied until after the dart gets there, you know? So I definitely don't want to use Piercer on that. It feels like it would, or a super high quality one. Feels like it would be a waste. I just need it to go through, you know?
The only thing it can definitely be worth on the cannonball towers.
Absolutely. See, that's the struggle I'm having right now, is cannonballs, ballistas, or do I try out the harpies and do some crazy harpy build and put it on this?
I mean, if people request Dryad, I don't think they want to see harpies.
Yeah.
They want to see the old bee and slimes build, probably.
Yeah. I'm getting 100, probably about 100 messages a day asking for a beast spotlight. It's the most requested thing right now.
I'm so angry Nimbus right now. That's like, just...
Why angry Nimbus now? I mean, why not? But
Angry Nimbus right now. Meow, meow, meow.
I don't know what the coolest looking... What do you guys think the coolest looking, like, green or blue quality monk pole arm is?
That's a tough one.
It's hard to call. Like, Mama did a bamboo pole up to
Yeah.
legendary.
It's the only one that I can think of.
I mean, yeah, same thing with me. Like with the apprentice, I probably eventually want to do one of those flowers. But, you know, of course, that's a low priority. Yeah, I mean, the piercing mod is really, really good, Shin. But I'm thinking more along the lines of high onslaught pushes. I mean, I'd like to get to floor 400, 500, something like that.
It will take some time.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a lot of time. I mean, just looking at an hour per floor, that's, what, 300 hours from if I just grinded it. And it's not always an hour per floor.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that flower, Charles, that I was talking about, you can get Penta 3 on that. Have it shooting out the 4 per second, 5 projectile. For certain. These siege rollers, I've found it's almost easier just to let the rest of the mobs die and then just sell the weapon man, since it's not, you're not really losing much, since you can't upgrade it anyway. Trying to hit the roller in the butt, but they're not making him turn properly. There we go. Came out a little further. There it is.
That was a sweet spot.
Right. So what you been doing mainly, Cookie? Have you been grinding for mods, or have you been
Kind of
pushing
a bit of
Onslaught at all?
everything. Like I did a few floors and a bit of window defending in C7.
Yeah.
I didn't play that much.
Did you get any C8 amps?
Nope.
Those things are-
I only did like 5 or 6 floors, I think.
These things are
Not much.
elusive, man.
I expected them to be, so... If I get like 1 every 10 floors, that's what I pretty much expect.
Yeah, see, we've gone,
Even
since
less.
we started, we've gone like 15 floors now, and I've yet to see one. And Omni's seen 2. The guy I bought those 2 from, he said that he's gone like 40 floors, and he had only seen those 2. Was it?
Question is if like the spawn rates increases like infinitely, or if there's a cap on it.
I bet there's a cap.
Yeah, I bet as well, but the question is like, what is the cap then?
Well, Marcos he said he hasn't found one yet, the last I heard from him. Oops.
The question is, did he do the his floors or like
He was
lower
doing
floors?
floor 440, he said. And he had yet to find one. So that leaves me to believe that it's capped. I bet it's capped at like something really low.
Probably like
1 or 2%. Yeah.
It's way too low.
It's kind of cheesy blood random, but you spam right click instead of holding it down. Is how you get your Mystic to attack so quick. It gives you a slightly faster attack. Chaos 2, Hi, John. Chaos 2 Expeditions. Oh, he's saying he found a bunch today? Well, that's cool. And getting all up in Cookie's lane.
What lane? I'm just holding right click. I'm not left click. I'm not doing anything else.
Thank you very much for subscribing there, SWFT. Roy, I think I missed you. Maybe? Did I miss you? I think I missed you 37 minutes ago. If you're still around, thank you a ton. I don't know, Blood Random. I don't mess with that stuff because it's questionable on the whether or not you're violating the terms of use. And if Trendy decided for some reason to ever ban me from the game, it would be a very bad thing. The addiction is too strong.
I mean, you still have your other accounts on, like the Xbox and PS4, but...
Right. It's just not the same.
Yeah.
You get so much time into the one account, you know? In my opinion, they're new. Out of all the elements, that would be the one you want the most. The elements are essentially all equal in effect, but the storm damage, of course, can proc that electrocute combo, which is a big deal. So, in my mind, I personally would say that is the best one.
Probably.
Tech187, thank you very much for subscribing. I got a Defendy pack at least. That's a plus.
I still need to open mine at some point.
Yeah.
I have like how many now? I think 100. It's something about that.
Dang.
Around that.
I can't. I did really good for a little while, saving them up, but it's hard to resist the temptation of cracking them open, you know?
Yeah, for me it's just, I will just get money out of it, so I don't care that much.
Yeah, Trendy has already confirmed that. Light Rain Mark confirmed that on patch day that you definitely do not need the heroes in your deck. When the mods drop, I had the same thing. That apprentice weapon I got, and I didn't have an apprentice in my deck. I really don't even need that, but gonna do it anyway. I've got any funky lanes anywhere? One controlled burn.
There's a spell break, a phased one.
The phased will negate the spellbreaker.
Phased negates anything, like... Well, you can ignore that lane. Like, even Lady Orcs are just like not a threat anymore.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll maybe get with a PDT here. Actually, if I go with a PDT, there's really absolutely no point in having the Skyguard at all. And I guess it'll help with Assassin, so I'll leave it there just for giggles.
That's it, we will be shot at you.
Yeah, this map is so generous. Just ridiculous with it. Omni, you want to drop a PDT on this control burn lane?
I can do just that, I do believe. I do believe Cookie might
There's
also
mana
have a
sitting there.
PvP as well.
What?
I do believe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he might have a PDT as well.
Triple
Maybe.
PDT, that would
Just
be so
maybe.
broken.
Just
Let's do
maybe. Yes, yeah, you can.
That'd be the most broken thing ever.
I'm surprised by people aren't doing that. Just teaming up and like.
People are doing it, man. You know 4-man groups are rolling and dropping PDTs everywhere. I mean, that's
Well,
always
PDTs
been a
go
thing, you
everywhere.
know? You remember doing that back in the Nightmare 4 days?
Yeah.
It was like,
With the
Had
boost.
my 4 days, Serenity Aura.
yeah,
PDT,
one
go
Serenity
AFK,
Aura,
be done
stack
with it.
PDTs, go make sandwiches.
I kinda
Just
have the
not-
old Serenity Aura back. Like, I have double range and boosted grasp on it.
Yeah, it's still just nowhere near as big, though.
Yeah, but it works. Like,
Yeah,
nothing gets blasted.
Yeah.
If you have, like, the boosted mod on the other stuff, it works.
oh yeah. That's ridiculous. It's gonna be tempting not to just sit there and watch that PDT lane. Everything is gonna just blow up.
I mean, you can
My
do
lane.
it.
My lane.
We could probably all sit there and watch that lane, I would guess.
Just everyone can stand.
Watch
on
for a
top of
stray
the
lady orc
PDT.
on wave 1 and call it good, you know?
Everyone just stand on the PDT and just watch.
Just watch the world burn.
Just watch the clock.
What's that
tick
you say?
down.
You want more poison? Okay.
Oh my god, what are you doing? Yeah,
Crazy.
really.
Crazy.
We need a ballista as well now.
I think we're good. I haven't seen that mod yet. Have you gotten it?
I have it, but I like it's
Don't-
low tier and I don't have it on it yet.
Nice
Yeah.
shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's one of
Probably have it lying like somewhere, but I don't know where.
I've got one for harpies.
I've actually made the mistake, I think, with a few mods of going past them too quick because the quality was low and just selling them. Where if it's one of those new things, I don't mind playing with a low quality one, you know? Just to check out the function and see how well it works.
Well, souls are dying instantly after the spawn, so not gonna bother with that.
Yeah. Everything's just getting wrecked.
Yeah.
Now, if there was a way to get explosive poison on snakes, oh yes.
Oh god, no.
Would that not be the most absurd thing ever?
Explosive poison on ballistas. Like, they already have
Oh
so
my
much
God.
explosion on.
Explosions on explosions. And then,
Yeah.
of course, you're going to have to throw an explosion mod on it as well, just for triple explosions.
A quadra explosion it would be then.
Yeah, or yeah, that's true. Crazy good.
I don't know, can you then still call it a ballista? Isn't it more like a rocket launcher?
Yeah.
With solid AoE damage?
Yeah, that's the deal, Burning Man. Poison, it's always been that way. Poison does not stack from your own account, so if, like, even if you have two different huntresses and you put down two different PDTs from two different heroes, the poison damage won't stack, but different accounts will stack. So, like, if with all three of us putting one down, all three of those, the poison ticks are stacking, leading to absolute absurdity and nothing living for 2 seconds. I mean, that's another thing. In a 4-player group with Piercer Servo, if everybody had Piercer Servo, you could probably put 4 PDTs down in every lane and just win.
It kinda depends on the flyer lanes.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the flyer lanes.
If there's no flyer lane, then probably, yeah.
I got junk on my Flame Mars right now, Global. They're not even remotely dialed in. I'm using what rolled on the Relic when the update hit. I'm gonna use range, one of the explosions, probably physical, and then probably just straight defense power for the third. Multi-account PDTs lag the game really bad. I haven't really seen that. I believe it though. I mean, multi-build or anything used to lag the game super, super bad. Ooh.
Oh. Well, that just happened.
I got walloped.
At some point he will move. I guarantee it.
Well, that's easy. Easy fix. Come on out, roller. Man, I know what they were shooting for. They wanted stuff to be really hard earned, for these perfect mods, but by gosh, they are so rare.
Yeah, like that's what bothers me. Like, you can pretty much say anything below tier 4.5 is garbage.
Yeah.
Just from the rules.
Yeah.
And then still tier 4.5 and tier 5 is still on a different level.
Oh yeah. Well, Rami, Havoc, the reason is because every defense in the game got a buff, plus mods were added in on top of it, and the mobs are unchanged. So, it was designed to get more people into High Onslaught. It was, there wasn't a whole lot of people using Ancient Power, and a lot of people it was because they were having a tough time getting there. This will allow them to get there, So Onslaught has become ungodly easier. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Just not watching every lane, needing all the defenses.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I like the concept of it. Onslaught doesn't feel so irritating anymore. I mean, getting to 136 and it's only 136. You look at Marco's, he's at 400. 450 or 440 or whatever. Getting to floor 136, it felt like just such a grueling grind. It was like you had to do a meta for that particular lane, or something really close to a meta for that lane every single time.
And sometimes there were no real counters against it at the beginning, like the side geo lanes.
Yeah. So in my mind, it's definitely a welcome change. I mean, I'm loving everything with the update so far. The only thing I just wish the stuff was, putting in this grind that I've put in since the update hit, and only having one single item out of all my heroes even remotely close to being the top. It seems like it's going to be a lot of work. Almost one of the best things you could do right now seems like to delete half your heroes. That way you don't even think about gearing them. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not, all I'm gearing for, mods right now is, some defenses and my Barbarian.
Yeah.
Anything else is optional.
You liking that barb, huh?
I can't pretty much, I like melee, so...
Well, there you go.
That's the go-to too.
Yeah.
And, well, 11 million DPS is not something you just can say, it's fine.
You can see it. It's on my Steam profile, Joel. On this account, I've got 6,000 and change. I've probably got 8,000 or 9,000 hours total into DD2 between everything. The different accounts and different platforms and all that.
I still don't get why the Barb has such a big AoE in his air on light weapons.
Yeah.
If I compare it to heavy and melee, medium, it's nothing. And when I have the light weapon and jump into the air, you pretty much have a heavy mystic weapon.
Huh. Very nice.
Yeah.
So you're just doing a lot of right click, huh?
Well, left click, yeah. There's nothing else.
Oh, you mean just jumping, period?
Yeah, just jumping and left click.
Oh, okay. Sell that again.
For example, if there are stuck ogres in the lane, I can just stand at the spawn, jump, left click, I hit them.
That's awesome. For stuck lanes, that's one thing of beauty.
Yeah. Yeah, Omni saw it today, and he was more, annoyed by it. Because
I was nauseous. I just wanted to vomit.
Man, just all of this stuff on the ground, all of it is one red bar.
Yeah. Just ignore everything, it doesn't matter pretty much.
Yeah. There's quite a few players on Xbox there, Global. Both consoles, from what I understand, of course we don't have any hard numbers, but both consoles have a bigger player base than PC. It's just the PC player base has been around longer, so most of the PC players are further through in the game, for the most part. Yeah, PC's been around, what, 2 years, 2+ years longer than the Xbox has. Since the last wipe, you know? See what we got. Yeah, we got a bunch of jammed up lanes. Holy smokes, there's another 4x. That's the second time now I've seen that on Wave 1. Water lane's gonna be happy times. That calls for triple PDTs.
That calls for me just standing there and holding left click.
Oh, well, yeah, that too.
Just totally have to check all
I'm gonna do the other
stuff
lanes
like
first, just because that one's gonna be so absurd.
I mean, it will be overkill anyway.
Oh, big time.
There's no way around it. Like, even if you try not to overbuild it, like, it will be overbuilt.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure, like, these lanes can be probably handled with, like, 4 flame auras.
Definitely.
And it, yeah.
Oh, wow, man. We got some I mean, this is just good rolls, period. For any Onslaught map, we just got some nice rolls here on the lanes.
Yeah. Just pretty standard lanes, nothing special.
The biggest tip I could give you for mastering Mr. Bright is just remember that you lose your ascension and your gear gets scaled down. So just prepare for that, you know. Defense rate shards will be very, very good for you. Because remember, you're going to lose the defense rate from your... Oh my gosh, man, this is so... We could almost do like half DU, it seems like.
Yeah, close to it.
Pretty close,
I wish
yeah.
that, as a hero, I wish you could have 0% crit chance as a hero. That would
Can
be
you
so
drop a
good.
PDT over here too, or did you already?
Yeah. Just need some mana. That's
Here he is.
Oh,
There
I'm
he
not
is.
even gonna. I'm not
My
even gonna
boy.
acknowledge him because he's walking away.
My boy, I acknowledge you.
Not even gonna do it because he is in the mood to climb. How do you get the 10k defender medals? Just grinding it out, Didac. Do you always do your dailies and re-roll them if you get bad rolls? Always do the weekly. My gosh, this is ridiculous. I mean, I feel wrong about it already.
Yeah, like okay, this is enough. Don't dump the mobs.
Alright, let me get my monk back in my deck and I'm good.
I mean, my mission is to even not let them get to the defenses, so. The only problem is that there are 2 lanes.
Yeah. PDTs are really good, Metaboss, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt about it, Light Rain. 450 dailies are... It's like a free gift getting those bad boys. Don't underestimate yourself there, Rage. It's going to be easier now than it was the last time you've tried it. I think you'll do it.
Just believe in yourself.
Yeah. No doubt. Nothing's even making it, huh? Everything's getting cookie binged.
Yeah, I mean, the PDTs did some work, and your weapon mans did 28 and 18 million, so that's it.
It did a tiny bit, huh?
Yeah. PDTs at 143, 93, and 30. So, yeah, good to go.
Well, I mean, 3 of us here. We got triple the chance of not getting a C8 module.
Yeah. That's how it works.
It's just, it'd be nice to even just know that somebody in your group found one, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just so rare.
No, I imagine like they added something in like that the drop chance is split amongst all players. So like everyone having like a 1% chance, everyone has a 0.25% chance.
Right. I'm gonna ride the hamster wheel this wave. Oh, oh. If I don't fall in the water. Oh. The assassin don't want me riding the hamster wheel. I wonder if, I guess Gobu has probably pushed it to the limits, but I wonder if there is a range cap on Skyguards at all, or if we just are not possible for us to hit the cap.
I don't know. Like,
I mean, Skyguards, you can,
something with it.
The range is crazy, man. Now, it does seem like you get a little diminishing returns. Oops, crap, I spent the mana. Can you drop me 30?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Sweet.
I mean, we have so much here, I'm just saying screw it right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, that, and who doesn't want to see some boom boom?
Yeah.
Cannonballs are happy times. I gotta stand here and watch this. Oh, yes.
And
Cannonballs, anyone? Cannonballs?
Buffed cannonballs.
Oh, even better. Holy crap. That's crazy.
By the way, it has heavy cannonball on it, so...
Oh my god. That's beautiful.
Well, it has to be.
There's so many cannonballs flying. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these guys, the cannonballs are gonna 0 damage. Neither one of the flamers have done anything yet. And it looks like there's only been maybe a couple of ticks from the weapon man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how many there are, but when I did Onslaught solo, like 5 cannonballs pretty much hold lane solo.
Oh yeah.
Like a Onslaught lane.
There's 14 cannons here. Yeah, see you, Assassin. You've got 0 chance.
Bring guys a bowling ball tower, pretty much.
Flyers. Everything just getting annihilated.
I mean, we could always swap out the other stuff for more cannonballs, so...
Cannonballs are just a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Right. Where's it at?
another double lane.
Nope, right in the mid. That's already built.
Yeah. I mean, do we need something else here?
Cannonballs. Is that not a given, no cookie?
I mean, yeah, but I thought you wanted on the other lane.
It's all good.
Yeah, okay, this is fine. The other four go to the other one. It's more.
You just got a 5-bar melee boom, Dukes?
That can be sold for a few millions.
Oh, yeah.
Or pretty sure, like, yeah, 50 million could be in.
That's, I mean, it's premium shard, or mod.
Yeah, bar, yeah.
Yeah, cannons are with Piercer
Yes.
servos. Happy times.
Yeah.
No, not you. I gotcha. Who's got it? And is it for sale? Oh,
Asking the real questions here.
Boban
Is
got it.
for
I missed
sale?
that. How did I miss that? You think that would have been like a magnet to me? Oh, there it is. Well, if you want to get rid of it there, Bob, I would be more than happy to shower you with gold.
Isn't that the last shot you need?
That's the last shard I need. I mean, don't let me try to guilt trip you or anything, but that could get... That could... Your generosity could create the first perfect C8 item in existence. Just saying. Not for sale? I don't blame you, dude.
No pressure, no pressure.
I don't blame you. I mean, you know, I'm still gonna cry about it. But I don't blame you.
No one in the right mind would sell it.
Well, I mean, it depends on what state you're at in the game, and do you care about the end game that much? You know,
Okay.
if you want to play around and have a bunch of gold and don't really care about pushing the floor 400, then you don't really need
okay,
it.
then.
You know. I wish there was cooler looking pole arms. Oh, somebody will come across one and want the gold. It does right now, Dole, but remember, once you play for a little while, you're going to end up stacking all that up, you know? That and the market will get flooded eventually. Right now, it's all too fresh.
Yeah.
Now, Chaos 2 expeditions are higher on Tech. You can get it on Onslaught as well, though. But it's a Chaos 2, from what I understand, it's a Chaos 2. So Chaos 2 or higher. Nah, 400's not the max. That's just the highest anybody's made it to.
Is there something as maximum? I don't think so.
You're on console, aren't you, Pixia? I guess, people are telling me that, like, the Xbox and PlayStation, people are selling stuff for really, really cheap. I've yet to test that one since the update hit global. In theory, it should be good, yeah, but I have yet to test it. Push until it gets boring for you, Nev. If it becomes too grindy or you're just not having fun, then that would be the time to reset, but you definitely want to push as high as you can in Onslaught before you do it. You know, every floor you push is going to give you another 3 starting ascension. So the higher you go, the better off you'll be. Pixie, don't sell that for 250,000. I mean, a good buddy deal would be 5 million. Don't sell it for 250K, even though it is Terminator.
You just take a dice and wherever it rolls, it's how many millions you want.
Yep.
D20.
Alright. Let's see what we get this time.
Long shot.
Alright, we got a freebie armored lane. We got a freebie proximity lane.
How about the freebie map?
Yep. It's a whole free map. I thought you said you were going to sell him that for 250,000. I was going to say, do not sell that for 250,000. I mean, if the deals are that good on the Xbox Terminator, holy Jesus, man. I can tell you on PC, you would get 5 million gold for that in about 3 seconds after popping it up on the market. Whew. Man, the wind is... I gotta deal with this real quick. The wind is actually so strong, it's blowing windows and shutters open. I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all. Alright, I'm back. Now, unfortunately, it's probably going to get hot, but I got these, like, little wooden shutters on the outside of my windows, and it's just... the wind is just out of control today. Gusty, gusty. Oh, crap. I'm doing the wrong... I forgot this map, you can't buff the lanes. You know, there's not enough DU too. You only get 180 per, you know.
Yeah. It's just weird.
It's alright. Get rid of this, get rid of the snaky, or the sandies. You don't look at the stats anymore. Global. Stats mean nothing. If it's purple medallion with 50k defense power, but it has crap mods on it, it's not worth anything. So they basically changed the game, and they made it so that the RNG is the mods. So the rarity of a relic really means nothing. Now, obviously, you want a Chaos 7 one to actually use, but...
I mean, some people go to campaign, get a gray one, see, okay, it's max road, and then I just upgrade it to Chaos 7 and have a perfect relic. So there's that.
We got enough to buff one lane. What's the hardest lane, you think? Is Frosty
Well,
Zerker Fodder?
I guess one of those two lanes actually because of the bosses, but
Oh, yeah, it's true. Let's go with that long shot lane. Give a little bit extra something down there. Game's still alive. The game's going great right now. Terminator, you know damn well that you're still going to get that mod for super cheap, even though I just ruined it for you.
There it is again.
Just random, huh?
No, it's hex throwers
From up top, or?
on the bottom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they throw at it.
Oh, over where you're at?
Yeah, like they have thrown at it. Like sometimes, when they get like pushed a little bit up here, then they realize, okay, I'm close enough to throw.
I'll throw a reflect beam up there.
There
Oh,
again. Yeah. Well, that was the
that's
last
alright.
one.
Well, now we don't have to worry about it. We can just manual kill the flyers.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I could throw a reflect beam up there next wave, but I'll stand here and just mow the flyers down.
Like hex throwers hitting those controls actually got worse with the news patch. Before that, it just happened if the lane was phased.
That explains things, though, because I've had that disappear before and not really grasp where it was coming from. I thought it was coming from up top there.
No, it's coming from the bottom.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I'll handle the flyers.
Actually, we actually have something to do besides standing around.
Perfect. Well, just changing the gating system would bring a lot of people back, Dinsmore. I personally, and I don't know how realistic it is, but I would love to see the DD1 style start a map. Ooh. Oh, crap. They pushed right past. Gonna need help over here. Never mind, they've been cookied.
Like, that's why I love the barb. The AoE DPS is just like, get out of the way.
Yeah.
You die.
We could use that. I've been on those heavy frost orc lanes. Most maps I throw a PDT on it too, and it seems to take care of it. But
There's no way to make them actually immune against frost sharks, right? Like, I didn't hear us that much yet.
yeah, thanks, Deeds. Appreciate it. Weapon main destroyed. Damn Bastille Master.
Can I actually kill myself on the Bastille
Oh,
Master?
wow.
Yeah, I can.
My Beacon of the Storm bounced over to it and one-shot me.
That's how it works.
Yep. Oh, bag it again. I wasn't even aiming at it. Yeah, thanks, Sir Deeds. I was pretty stoked. That was a surprise. Trendy didn't tell me in advance, so I was pretty stoked about that when I saw it. Yeah, Show's in there. Wrecked is in there. Wrecked's got a dummy too. For his time spent with RQA. Show puts a lot of work into the game. He deserves one for sure. Show puts more work into the game than any player does currently, as far as helping Trendy with things. I do the best I can, but I've got heavily limited amounts of time, you know? So I just can't always be involved. This is what? This is floor 96 here. It's like, just let your bags fill up. When we first started doing these maps, when the update first hit, like, we're running around the map looking at every single thing. Now when you just realize that you're just not going to get anything. Or the drop rate is so low, it's just like, just let it load up in your bags and look at it when it's all done.
Just fill up 2 bags, go through it, sell everything.
There's a lot of that out there, Terminator, but people are basically throwing that mod away because nobody is going to sell that. Sham, if you see anybody selling either melee boom or controller servos today in your ventures, I know you've been logging a lot of hours. If you would let them know, I am desperately looking for one and willing to sell my soul for it if need be. I actually think controller servo may be better on the weapon mans than the melee boom, but the melee boom offers massive entertainment value.
Yeah. And later on, actually, I think it will have more value.
Yeah,
because like
definitely, because of the health scaling.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Actually, making it just scale with HP makes multiplayer a bit more, well...
You know, I didn't even think about that. With multiplayer, it's a better shard as well.
Yeah. Just thought about it.
I've got a 4 bar on it now, Ron. I want the full 5 before I take it to Chaos 8, though. Every
Otherwise,
time...
would have to reset.
Yeah. Every time you take an item up to the next Chaos difficulty, the mod gets a buff. So you want to get the item as perfect as you can get it prior to taking it up. Nice one, huh? Once I get some things dialed in here, Global, to be honest with you, I thought I was going to be further along right now than I am. I didn't realize how rare mods were going to be. In my mind, I thought I would have already had 10 new hero spotlights and everything else pumped out by now, and I've yet to get one. Now, of course, this first one, I'm raising my standard a little and going for perfection levels, which on the future ones I won't push that high.
Learned that lesson.
I'll go with, if it's like a 2 bar or 3 bar mod, I'll call it good and
just pretty much show like, okay, these mods will work on that.
Right. This works here. Get a better mod and you get extra win.
Yeah. Get even more broken than it is already.
Yep. Nah, the Tier 5 Gobu Boom is not as high a value in my mind, Pixie. It's a good, really good mod, don't get me wrong. But it's not at the same level as Melee Boom.
It's just like the specific.
Right.
That's the problem with it.
Sham's on PC. Alright, SL, have a good night. They're ungodly rare, Ethan. The Chaos 8 amps. They're the rarest thing in the game. You see how hard it is to get a full 5 bar green mod that you want? They are more rare than that. So yeah, the rarity on the amps is just crazy, crazy.
I got the unique mod for the Dryad.
Oh, nice. What's that one?
Shroom might chip. Enemies slain by poison mushrooms spawn additional mushrooms that deal 128,020 damage per second.
I think I saw you look that one. That is really good.
I guess you get these ones from the chest as well, like instead of like a Chaos 8.
Nice. Can we
like
get
it drops after the materials.
Can
like
we get some triple PDT action over here on this side guard thrower lane?
Okay. I really wish like empty cars that they wouldn't appear. Like I have like, I don't know, 20 empty Yeah, 15 empty hero cards, and they have to scroll through all of them to get
Dang.
like to the end of. So it's just
Do I have any
like see
controlled
nothing.
burn anywhere? That one will be easy enough to deal with. I've got 15 AP levels now. Cookie's got... How many you got, Cookie? 50?
50.
Yeah, Cookie's at 50. Yep. And my music
Just didn't
ended.
bother
Let me go
with
to
it
page 2.
after that.
There's not very many people over 50. I don't even know how what the number is, to be honest with you.
I can shortly look it up. 5 people. Wait, yeah, 5 people.
Yeah, I mean
above
that's
50.
a hard grind, man.
Yeah, it is. Pretty much have to turn off every kind of human sense you have and
Yeah.
just do it.
Did I put I didn't.
See you later, Swizzles. Happy farming.
Alright, Swizzles. Yeah, take it easy, man. Where did he say he was leaving? Or yeah, I'm out for now. Alright. Thanks for swinging by, dude. Stabby kamikazes. Crap, I swapped too soon. I wasn't ready yet.
Do we need more PDT action here or?
You know, we could. It's extreme overkill, but we could.
Building is overkill, it feels like.
Yeah, they're insane, Simon. They're just insanely low. I guess Marcos, somebody said Marcos said they're dropping like crazy for him today, but he's at floor 400 plus, you know?
It's really hard to compare.
Yeah. I mean, that's a massive grind just to get to that point in the game. I think we're probably good, but... More overkill for the overkill. More overkill for the overkill. There we go. Jesus, man, those PDTs. Holy crap. This is so
There's
good.
explosions everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Crowd control, global. So, a slow, a stun. Being knocked up from like a mystic wall or a geyser trap.
Shatterer.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna put those too close, huh? Yeah, they're still getting it done, but...
And if you look on the minimap, nothing gets out of spawn pretty much. I think maybe a few meters and then yeah, well, that
Oh, yeah.
that was a huge explosion.
That was beautiful, wasn't it, Cookie?
Yeah, it was. It
was
really
beautiful.
was. So,
I literally just stood here and watched this entire lane. It was
yeah,
perfect.
like this chain reaction dream, pretty much.
Anything, using it on anything with crowd control. Like right now, I'm using it on my Skyguard towers. So, like the first shot from a Skyguard tower slows the flyer, and then the second hot shot does increase damage. Proton beams, like Ian just mentioned, are a great choice. Anything that causes some sort of crowd control effect, that would be a good combo with. You know, anything that goes through a proton beam gets 2 chances. You know, you get the slow, and then if you got the freeze shard, you got the freeze as well. Freeze counts as a stun. So that's crowd control as well. Yep, the slimes. If I could find a perfect one, Sham, I would use it. I think for high Onslaught floors, like Cookie mentioned, the melee explosion would be better because of the mob scaling, and the damage is based off a percentage of their health. But I would put a controller on those weapon mans, no doubt about it.
But yeah, like that would be like very high also, like Marcus
Right.
level, where it should like,
Yeah.
actually matter.
Absolutely. Yeah, most of them global, they will. And then the mods are just extra gravy on top. Earth damage, no element causes an effect, yeah. So like the shatter combo is created from a frozen enemy getting hit by crushing damage, not getting hit by earth damage. Crushing damage is cannonballs, earth shatter towers, ball damage. So if you're using like mystic walls and you've got freeze in the mix too. But earth damage has nothing to do with it. People get confused with that because of the earth shatter tower. Or yeah. What am I thinking? Yep, the crit based ones will not work. I was thinking more of the hero builds versus the melee or the defense builds. I don't know on the Xbox, Pixia. I guess the economy on the Xbox is different. People are selling stuff for a lot lower than what I've been told.
Probably because, yeah, most people don't have that much money.
Right. The game just hasn't been around as long, you know? Power transfer is specifically for crit-based builds, and although crit-based builds definitely have the potential to do good, you have to fine-tune them. It's not like you can throw just a few shards and a few random mods and have it be good. You have to have everything very targeted.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting close to being able to do a crit-based build. I need a few more crit chance shards. I can get my crit chance right now up to it's like 92% on a defense.
Yeah, I'm only going for crit build on my barb right now, like a bit,
Yeah.
because of the weapon, like the double weapons.
Oh yeah. Is the shooty woman any good? Assuming you're talking about the gun winch. Yeah, the shooty woman is really good. She's super fun to play too. Got the best mobility in the game of any hero. And just fun, you know? The people that are throwing this stuff up for 100 mil, though, I just don't think there's anything in the game that's worth going that high.
Well, Excellent is selling his Betsy one, like the one for
Well,
testing.
see that he's ruining the market with that. Those are worth more than that. There's so few of them that exist in the game, you know. Like he's convinced that bow he has the highest, or has the highest rarity in the game, and he is completely delusional about that because there are thousands of those bows. All we would need is more people to come back to the game that stopped playing last year after launch. And there will be thousands of those bows on the market, you know, and people are flooding in big time. There's a lot of people coming back to the game.
Yeah, actually.
On my PlayStation account, I've got like 6 of those bows.
Yeah, if I look like at the Steam charts, once updated, the average highest peak from 805 goes to now 1,500.
Yeah.
So it pretty much doubled.
Oh yeah. But I mean, in my opinion, that Betsy White is worth more than 100 mil. I wouldn't give mine up for 100 mil. It looks too cool. It's, you know, there's very few vanity items in the game that I just would not be willing to part with. And Betsy White's one of them.
Excellent said he had 2 of them, so...
If he has 2 of them, then that is an exploit that will quickly get recorded if he's saying that publicly. They straight up told us no one is supposed to have more than 1.
I don't know if he actually has it. And maybe I missed out. It could be.
Man. I turned Discord off for probably, what, an hour? That little thingy up top that shows you how many friend requests and messages and all that stuff you got pending is really, really high. Unfortunately, no one is saying, I've got a melee boom servo for you.
I mean, I could say it, but it would be a lie.
None of the messages are saying boom servo.
Kind of curious about like the next giveaways as well. Like with what Lotta mentioned about the perfect mods. As a giveaway.
Oh, double jump fail. Nope, somebody has already said something and turned that in. I guess he has. I got a message already saying, hey, I just heard you said something in your stream. Just wanted to let you know RPG members can earn more than 1, Betsy White. So I guess that's legit.
Sure.
Fair enough. I still wish he wouldn't have put 100 million on it. It devalues everyone else's that has 1. You know?
I mean, he starts there. Doesn't mean he will sell it for 100 million.
Well, I mean, that's shy of making some kind of multiple transaction deal. I mean, that's what you would have to do, you know?
Yeah. I mean, Excellent has a lot of experience with trading from EVE Online as far as I know, so...
I mean, I just couldn't even imagine selling that golden Drago. I mean, I would want like 500 million or something absurd for it. Nobody would be wanting to pay, you know?
Yeah, and you couldn't take it back.
Right.
Well, how much would that be?
Come on, fat loots.
No fat loots for me.
Nothing.
wish they would increase the experience you get in Onslaught.
Lost Temple, here we come. Alright, sorry y'all.
Oh.
I tried to go through the Discord and look for that thing, so I missed like 14 pages worth of chat spam. Let's see.
Lost Temple. So lost you find it every 3 maps.
So actually, I'm not that far behind at all. You look on the war table intelligence. It shows the icons next to it. Yeah, right now Sony's being the headache with Xbox crossplay. I don't know. Like I said, Pixie, the Xbox economy is different than the PC, so I couldn't tell you. I'd be making something up. They changed that not too long ago, Yan. So the tree is normalized, so it's the same as the Abyss Lord seal. What does the shock hero combo scale off of? Hero damage? It's the last hit. It's more than the electrocute combo is. You don't base that off of using it for DPS. You use it for the crowd control. Let's see. Worked in the early days. Just had rank 2 Piercer servo drop. Nice. Nah, DMs are all the same global. Any expedition map is all the same. Mr. One Wolf got him a 5-bar shocking revelations. Congrats to you. Alright, I think I'm all caught up now. Sorry anybody that I missed. I'm sure I missed quite a few folks. Got some Trendo messages. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying here. I'm trying. Everybody knows Saturday is my Friday. So everybody's getting me all the Trendos. All the Trendos know they got 0 opportunity to get a hold of me tomorrow. And those guys are working hard still, man. You'd think they'd be taking a break. Pretty smooth. I mean, besides the issues with people buying those packs, pretty smooth update release, you know? Don't you guys think so? There were some issues with old players returning in the shard packs. We're gonna need some PDT-ness up here on this controlled burn Kursakazi Timmy.
Well, we already built ours.
Oh, my bad.
Just as I said in the UK, it's called You Should Have Gone to Specsavers.
That's the bad part about getting my birthday, you know, I got my 3 monitors set up back. And the bad part about 3 monitors is now I got 3 monitors full of information to look at. What'd you say, Omni? No, water servo does not drench. No element causes a condition, period. Oh, we got baddies over here too, huh? Opportunity for some double dip. It's all gonna get Kursakazi'd, but that's alright.
The poison will probably spread on the other lane as well, so.
Oh, is Nightbot borked? May need to pull it out of the channel and re-add it, perhaps. Nightbot may have went on hiatus. I'm using the incorrect shards currently, Edward. I'm using Deadly Strikes, Destruction, and Defense Rate, and you'd be better off using the Enhanced Poison. Yeah, but Ignite is not really an effect there, Pandy. It does, it's like tickle damage, you know? It looks cool, but I don't really actually consider that of any use. It actually hurts you more than it helps you, in my opinion, because of Onslaught and the controlled burn. And the damage is not enough damage to do anything. You're doing Ignite for the novelty, not for the... Marks don't exist anymore, Dwight. They're exactly the same as medallions, though, now. Marks no longer drop, though. People still have them that had them, but they no longer are in the drop table.
Same with orbs.
Yeah, same with orbs. Orbs actually got a big buff. They're actually useful now.
Yeah, they're medallions.
Yeah, orbs have become medallions. Your chat won't update. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a problem on the YouTubes right now. Everything's looking fine for me. What else we got? Hexguard Womp Womps. I'll move it back a little for you here, Cookie. Give you a little room to play.
Room to play. I was just standing there, like I could
Oh,
also
I thought
take
you
a...
wanted that lane.
No.
Any of you guys got a little bit more mana? I'm out.
I got 0, so probably Omni.
You got some juice?
And no.
Hmm?
No, I shouldn't have any mana.
Did I upgrade something by accident?
You must have. Somebody must have dropped mana to me then, because I dropped it in one.
No, when I dropped it, you took something of it. That's why.
Alright. What's up, Bowflex Bundy? What's going on? I really apologize, guys. I got hit with a whole bunch of Trendo messages there.
Other messages.
Right. Did I miss a lane? Or is it just we've got extra DU? Doesn't look like I missed a lane. Let me check this
Well,
middle
there's
lane.
still the flyer line here.
Oh, there we go. Because you get all that damage back there, global, in the middle ascension tree. You lose it from the gambit. You should always use the gambit. Don't pay attention to that damage drop off, because you get it back.
And no, it's even less impactful than before.
Yeah, yeah. Rare mods, Chaos 8 gear, and uh-oh, my frames are dropping through the floor. Rare mods, Chaos 8 gear, and more starting Ascension if you ever use the Ancient Power System. What the heck, man? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I wondered if it's something with OBS, because I'm not lagging around in game or anything, but I've just been getting big spikes in my frame rate dropping. Yeah, it looks like it recovered now. I'm not really sure what was up with it. Like I said, I had no problem with the game, I had no problem with the music, and no problem with the voice, but for some reason my frames just went through the floor on the stream there for like a minute. Sorry, I'll refresh if it's still crappy. Yeah, I'll be making new, all new hero builds for everybody there, Chirby. It's just a matter of finding all the mods, which they're elusive. The mods are elusive. You know why did I put this so far back? I'm moving it all up. I don't want this hex thrower taking any shots at the core. I put it way too far back. Alright, there we go. We should be good now. The music is the most important thing. Fair enough. You only get bonus shards from the win streak bonus.
Didn't realize the recharge rate on the snake incense is so big now. Like 10 seconds? Jesus.
Wind's starting to pick up again. I'm glad I bolted those shutters down. Or I didn't bolt them down, but you know what I mean. I got them secured.
See you, Docs. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Alright, Docs, take it easy, dude. Have a good one. Thanks, Carlos. I appreciate it. There's a mod for that now called Tenacity there, Mushy. Same old here. More cannons.
I mean, it's a spellbreaker lane, so why not?
Absolutely. Oh, I'm a fan of the cannons.
The question is the heavy cannonball now reflected still?
That's awesome. That pretty much is it. The Herobrine, there is indeed a new mod for that. I mean, there's, what, they said 140 or something like that mods? I mean, there's a crap ton of mods. Bink. Still cookies, KB.
Something is cutting through.
Uh-oh. Shit. Oh, Lady York.
Too late.
Yeah, well, it happens. Well, there it is. There's my 1 out of... I don't know if that was 50. Was it more than 1 out of 50 maps losing to a Lady Orc there, Omni?
I have no idea.
I wasn't even looking either. I was staring at chat. And if you want to re-roll or replay?
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't, but I figure I'd give you guys an option.
No, I don't care.
Re-roll it just because we can.
Alright.
Like with re-rolls, let's just.
We got a fancy re-roll button. Why not use it?
Why not use it? Yeah. See what else we get anyway. That's what it was, Hero. It was my flimsy wall that failed it there. Like, I'll have to take responsibility for that one. You know?
Would have just needed cannons, and everything would be fine.
Needs more cannons. Oh, phased. There's a controlled burn lane over yonder.
Oh yeah, think so.
Hey, what was? I don't even remember what that lane was. That a heavy frost lane or?
Yeah.
It was there were the frost dogs like
The frost orcs did soon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Piggy.
I've been trying to. Anytime there's frost orcs present, add a PDT to the mix, but I just must have completely missed that one. It seems like just that little bit makes a big difference, you know?
Yeah, because it's damage source, it won't be disabled.
Right. Right here, I'm gonna throw a PDT in. Just because it's a heavy frost orc lane.
Yeah.
Now, no Zerkers on that lane though, so that makes a big difference too.
96 Calvin. 96.
Let's see. Thanks, Womp Womps. Psyhex throwers. You guys already did the duty up here with the PDTs. Very nice.
The PDT duty.
It should provide a exceptional amount of face roll.
You can probably do it on every lane, it would work, so...
Probably could, for sure. Alright, a couple more left. Wow, man. I bet I don't know, man. The wind it's gotta be like serious boat warnings and stuff out in the bay here today. It's just crazy how hard it's gusting. Just ridiculous. No flyers there. A monk onslaught mod you don't have a use for. Is it the lightning strike RO1? There. Or what? Which one is it? Yeah, Pixie is Xbox for sure. Alright, little air raid action. There is a lightning strike aura mod, isn't there? I thought, like on day one.
No, there's the one for the boost aura. I don't think there are.
I could have
more than
sworn
one
somebody
for
said
each.
there
I
was a
thought you
lightning
said
strike
there was
aura.
an AoE one for the LSA.
Well, somebody was telling me that on the first day, and I have yet to see it though, so maybe that doesn't exist.
I mean, I never heard of it until now, so.
It probably doesn't exist then. I bet somebody was thinking of that old. What was that? That was a weapon, wasn't it? Was it the Harbinger weapon? The old Harbinger weapon?
Well,
Or no?
you mean in Nightmare Days there were three that made the lightning strike well, single target instead of AoE.
I bet somebody
other one,
had gotten
right?
that all confused up.
Probably.
I'm not sure on that one, Nev. That one was actually asked in the dev stream, and Lalta didn't know the answer to that one either. Right. I need one. We got robbed on the 1 mana on this one. So I'll have to wait until something drops to put that second R down.
As if we need it.
What's going on there, Central Gaming? Well, the item it does, Michael. So the mod, the quality of the mod. If it's a full 5, full 5-bar green mod, it'll still be a full 5-bar green mod, but it'll be a green mod on a lower quality piece. So until you level it back up, it would, it would be the Chaos 1 equivalent. There's Gobu. What up, Gobu?
Go! Go!
Sundering Blow, is that the one that makes enemies knock up? Is that the AP weapon? Sundering Blow gives you the damage boost, right? Or the
No,
armor
Sundering-
increase?
No, that's
Or
this.
decrease,
Decrease your primary attacks, reduce the enemy's resistances to 20%.
I mean, I don't know if I would use a shard slot for that, but it seems decent, I think this might
Question
be
is like how it works.
this might be a lane for some cannonballs cooking. What do you think?
I guess so.
Get some cannonball boom boom going on.
Yeah, it's a cannonball wall.
Yeah, it reduces their resistances. I mean, in theory, it's a good, really good shard. But the question is would it be worth giving up the shard slot for? You would have to play around with it and see what you think,
Okay, it's also Baba would say yes because you have so many slots, but
Right.
I still don't know how I should fill all these shard slots since
well,
I don't have so.
Step number 1 would be to get rid of Pumpkinator intelligence. Pumpkinator is actually, unless it got turned back on with the update, it's a visual effect only, so it does no damage. So you don't want to use Pumpkinator, except for just
Same
the laws.
goes with Thundering Blow, I think. Like, I don't know if it actually works.
Yeah, I mean, the Sundering Blow may not even work right now. Any of those old removed shards, they're all supposed to be turned off, but a lot of them are working at the moment. Water
I mean,
elemental.
they are C8 now, so
Yeah.
I guess I can, which is kind of confusing me. Like, does it indicate they will add Chaos 8 and this will be the new shards for it, or?
It's a shard that no longer drops intelligence. It's been removed from the game. However, they didn't take the shard away from people. So that someone else doesn't have a shard, in theory, it's supposed to be added back into the game. That's why they didn't take it away from people. So that's why it says it's a Chaos 8 shard. But the shard itself has been turned off to keep some people from having an unfair advantage over other folks. But they didn't take the shard away from you because the shard will make a return at some point.
At some point.
Right.
I mean, Lightning Touch is still one of the best shards in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah. No doubt.
And especially now, with like the increase in hero damage.
Is it turned? It's turned off too, though, isn't it? Is it turned back on?
Is it turned off? I don't know.
It was turned off, but it may be turned back on. I don't know. I mean, there was, you know, it's bugs. Lots of bugs.
I used this on my bar before and it made a 1 million DPS difference, like before the pre-patch.
Oh, dang.
Like, I would have to check it.
I
how
would
much
guess,
DPS
I would assume
it
it's
was.
probably still working then. It's like 50-50. Some of them are working and some of them aren't, you know.
Yeah. I would have to check it in the tavern.
Yeah.
See how much my damage would change. I mean, if it doesn't work, it wouldn't change at all, but if it works, then it will probably drop around, I guess, 20% at least.
Howling Feast and Haunting. Those are still current drops, I think. You can still get Howling Feast too, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So yeah, both of those should be working. They should be. Oh. I done jumped in the water. They,
I'm here. I am here. I'm just chilling like a villain. Did you miss me? Awfully quiet there, Juicy. Still there?
oh, I know. I'm tabbed doing
Alright.
random
No,
things.
I was just wondering, like, you just went quiet. Oh, no.
Probably reading all the Discord messages.
Oh, Discord, Steam, Twitter. It's been just lighting up today. More so than... Well, I guess it is Saturday. A lot of people are playing. I don't know what to say, Cameron. I mean, maybe move your stuff back. Hey, you know, not seeing what you got going on, it's tough to diagnose that, but going right from campaign to adventure mode should be a pretty smooth transition. It's supposed to be a smooth transition. Any defense that has stun, their intelligence. So PDTs are actually the worst thing to try to peel assassins off with, because there's no stun, you know?
So
No, it only works on effects on you. The Frost Orcs are... Oh, crap, I hit the button, I didn't go over. I'm coming. Frost Orcs effect is not like an affliction that's put onto you. It's something that the Frost Orcs just carry with them. So, sadly, you still have to be extra careful on those heavy Frost Orc lanes. They can cause you unhappy times. For certain. Alright. I think we're good. I'll have to make this one the last floor here. Take a little breather.
Makes sense.
I need to, because I need to get something to eat.
Yeah, a little food would be good.
I will just have to sleep.
I haven't done any of the maps, operator, but in theory, mastery should be much easier. It shouldn't work on Frost Orcs, Mr. One Wolf. To be honest with you, I haven't timed anything to see. Because Frost Orcs, the affliction is not, it's not something they put on you that's like, it's there for 10 seconds. It's 100% an AoE from the Frost Orc. The second the Frost Orc dies, it goes away. So it's not like a timed thing. I don't know, Nev. I have yet to find that one. Yeah, it has zero effect against Frost Orcs because it's not anything being applied directly to the tower, you know? It's not an affliction on the tower where it's your tower is frozen for this many seconds or whatever. It's it's completely independent. It's just like Kursakazi. Kursakazi is thrown on the ground, not on your defenses. So it's on the ground under your defense. So it's, tenacity has no effect there either. Yeah, floor climbing has gotten much, much easier, no doubt about it. Kursakazi and Frost Orcs are Tenacity's least favorite people. No doubt about it. Right, what do we got over here? Lava Zerka Womp Womps. Yes. 100% tenacity makes it immune to a cyborg. Absolutely. My guess is it will be like a 1 millisecond stun or something. I'm sure that the effect will still get applied, but then it will instantly clear. But the only way to get 100% tenacity is to have C8. So you would have to have a max Chaos 7 tenacity on the relic prior to upgrading it to Chaos 8. It's actually what I'm going for here today. I've got the tenacity, but I'm really, really hoping to be able to upgrade that to Chaos 8 before the day's end. But it's a matter of getting the 5 bar mods, Controller servo or melee boom servo is what I'm looking for.
Okay, so the cannonballs actually go through now. They're piecing as well.
Oh, the heavies are going through?
Yeah, they're going through the geodes.
Perfect.
That's the first time I see a hex thrower actually throwing at cannonballs.
Huh.
Which is kind of weird.
Yeah, it is, huh?
Because it didn't happen the waste before that.
Yeah, it's perfect for auras, any trap stars or nodes. I'm hoping one day to have all my trap stars and nodes fixed up. Cannonballs with stun work really good, Intelligence. The weapon manufacturers with the stun mod work great. Remember, like, knock-up works, so like Mystic Walls are great for assassins. Geyser traps are great for assassins. There's tons and tons and tons of options. And then just stack hero health, but you already said you're tanking them. One of them flyers done walloped me.
Alright, man, I got the fat heals. I'll heal you back up.
The fat heals.
Those little ladybugs, man. They hit like a truck. They ain't playing.
They're just big fans, just that's all it is. They're just big
Is that
fans.
it?
Yeah, they're just really, 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 really like.
Man, I'm confident that's never gonna drop. Anyway, everybody, thank you all so much for coming out today. I do appreciate it a ton. there's a real solid chance I might do a late night live stream on Twitch, but I'm not positive as I do have just lots and lots of videos to record. Actually, I'm not even going to, so I'm not even going to throw that out there. I'm going to get to the grind and get a few more guides done. Next up, we're going to have something on shard dusting and understanding everything with that. And then, hopefully, I'm going to be able to move on to my first spotlight, which it looks like is going to be Weapon Man's. After this spotlight, I'm not going to try to max anything, though, because it's absurd. Trying to maximize something for a spotlight is ridiculous. But, anyway, thank you all an absolute ton. Really, really appreciate it. Omni Cookie, thanks for the good times, folks.
Yeah. Thanks for the carries.
GG.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. We'll be live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Sundays I have added to my stream schedule now. So Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, we'll get some more DD2 hotness going on. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing, but it's going to be DD2. I'm sure of that part. Anyway, thanks again, everybody. We'll see ya.